Smile more. Think positive.
Eat clean. Manifest. Be grateful.
And if you're still unhappy after doing all that, the problem must be you.
Right?
What if everything you've been taught about happiness is quietly destroying your ability to feel alive? We live in a society built on the endless pursuit of happiness. We scroll through endless feeds of smiling faces, viral moments, and success stories, feeling pressured to find our own perfect joy. But what if I told you that our very idea of happiness is fundamentally flawed? The philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche saw something deep within human nature that most of us refuse to face. He saw that true happiness isn't found in comfort or ease, but in struggle, in the courageous willingness to embrace life's most challenging truths. Today, you'll discover why Nietzsche believed happiness is not the ultimate goal of life, and why embracing this hard truth might finally set you free. 1. The illusion of comfort. Nietzsche once said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." But in today's world, we chase comfort obsessively, trying desperately to avoid anything that even slightly unsettles us. We build routines and lifestyles around convenience, ease, and pleasure. But paradoxically, the more comfortable we become, the more restless, anxious, and empty we feel. Here's why comfort can never truly satisfy you. Comfort demands nothing of you. It requires no growth, no courage, no bravery. It keeps you stuck exactly where you are, avoiding your true potential. Think of a moment in your life when you felt deeply alive. Maybe you completed something incredibly challenging, faced a fear you'd carried for years, or overcame a significant hardship. Did that sense of vitality come from ease and comfort? Or did it come from struggle, from pushing beyond your limits? Comfort might feel good temporarily, but it cannot fulfill your soul's deep longing for growth, meaning, and true joy. Nietzsche saw comfort as humanity's greatest temptation and greatest danger. He warned, "The secret for harvesting from existence the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment is to live dangerously." This isn't a call for reckless risk. It's a call to courageously embrace the discomfort necessary for your greatest growth. Embracing the pain of growth. Nietzsche believed that to truly flourish as humans, we must willingly embrace suffering, not because suffering is inherently good, but because it is the catalyst for our greatest transformation. Here's a profound truth that modern society tries to hide from you. Your greatest lessons are never found in your successes. They're found in your most painful moments. Think about heartbreak. When someone you love deeply leaves your life, it feels devastating. But in the quiet hours afterward, you begin to reflect, learn, and grow in ways you never could have imagined. Nietzsche called these transformative experiences deepening. In his words, "To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering." Your pain isn't meaningless. It's an invitation to deepen your humanity, to build resilience and wisdom. The suffering you face isn't punishment, it's preparation for who you need to become. Imagine your future self, years from now, reflecting on your struggles today. Would that future self say, "I wish I'd avoided the pain"? Or would they say, "Thank you for not running away, thank you for becoming stronger"? Nietzsche's will to power, the misunderstood key to fulfillment. Nietzsche's idea of the will to power is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean dominating others, it means mastering yourself. To Nietzsche, true power is internal. It's the courage to confront the darkest corners of your heart and mind, turning your greatest pains into your deepest wisdom. When you lose something you cherish, maybe a job, a relationship, or a dream, you experience grief. But within grief is hidden power. The power to redefine your story, to reclaim your identity, to rise again stronger than ever. Nietzsche urged, "One must have chaos within oneself to give birth to a dancing star." This chaos is uncomfortable. It's messy, but it's also where your true potential lies. Think about the artists, leaders, and visionaries who changed the world. Their lives weren't easy. They faced rejection, loneliness, and tremendous self-doubt. But their will to power, their inner strength, allowed them to transform their suffering into beauty, wisdom, and lasting impact. That power exists in you too. It's the courage to transform your pain into purpose, your chaos into clarity, your wounds into wisdom. Becoming who you are, Nietzsche's ultimate life lesson. Nietzsche famously said, "Become who you are." This phrase isn't as simple as it sounds. Nietzsche didn't mean find your true self. He meant you must actively create your identity through courageous choices. Most people live their lives according to someone else's script. society's expectations, their parents' wishes, or their peers' approval. They sacrifice their authenticity for acceptance and wonder why they feel disconnected and empty. Nietzsche believed that the path to true happiness lies in authenticity, even if it costs you temporary comfort or social acceptance. He asked, "How much truth can a spirit bear? How much truth can a spirit dare?" Your authenticity comes with risks. You may lose friends who prefer the comfortable version of you. You may face rejection from people who fear your growth. But ask yourself honestly, whose approval matters most to you? Would you rather disappoint others or yourself? Nietzsche's challenge is clear. You must be brave enough to build a life that truly represents who you are, even if that means disappointing those around you. 5. The joy that matters more than happiness. Nietzsche distinguished sharply between fleeting happiness and profound joy. Happiness to Nietzsche was superficial, often dependent on external circumstances. True joy, however, comes from within. It is a byproduct of purpose, authenticity, and overcoming challenges. Reflect on your proudest moments. Were they easy, or were they moments you overcame intense challenges? That moment you stood up for yourself, spoke your truth, faced a fear, or achieved a dream you once thought impossible. That's the true essence of joy. Nietzsche wrote beautifully, "Joy is deeper than heartache." This joy doesn't vanish when life gets hard. Instead, it deepens because it is rooted in meaning, purpose, and personal growth. True joy comes from knowing you lived a life of courage, integrity, and authenticity. Embracing Nietzsche's truth. Nietzsche's hard truth about happiness isn't easy to hear. It goes against almost everything modern society teaches us. But embracing this truth is the key to a profoundly meaningful life. Comfort may feel good, but it can't fill the deep human desire for growth, purpose, and authenticity. The next time life challenges you, don't run from it. Lean into it. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I use this pain to grow? Nietzsche knew that happiness isn't the goal. Growth is. Purpose is. Authenticity is. If you can embrace this truth, your life will become a masterpiece. Not because it's free of pain, but because it's full of meaning. This is Nietzsche's greatest gift, showing us that our greatest happiness lies not in escaping life's struggles, but in embracing them fully. Let Nietzsche's wisdom inspire you to face your fears, embrace your struggles, and courageously become who you truly are. Because in doing so, you'll experience a joy deeper and more lasting than you ever imagined possible.